Hey guys. So growing up as a programmer, it's a rite of passage to make your first website, deploy it, and show all your friends on the World Wide Web. It's kind of like the coder's equivalent of having a baby. So I wanted to show you how, as a new programmer, you can code and deploy a website on AWS, and I want to hopefully do this in 3 minutes. So it's only 3 steps. I promise it's not that complicated, and I'll put all the details down below so you can follow if you're having trouble following this. So let's see if 3 minutes is possible. First, you're going to want to go to the AWS console at console.aws.amazon.com, click Services, and EC2. EC2 stands for Elastic Cloud Compute, which differs from Amazon Machine Image, which is the environment you'll be uploading to your server. So Elastic Cloud Compute essentially is just the server that you're utilizing over the cloud. So after you click Launch Instance, you're going to want to say Free Tier Only, and then you're going to want to upload it with an Ubuntu Amazon Machine Image. So you can just say Review and Launch. You're going to have to use a key pair. I'm going to use a test pair that I made for this video. Just make sure that you keep the key pair, whether it be a .pem or a .ppk, because you'll use that to SSH onto your instance. So before we SSH onto our instance, we need to make sure that the instance is world viewable. So we're going to want to go to our security groups, which is right here, and we're going to want to edit our inbound rules to allow traffic from the internet. So the way we'll do that is we'll say actions, edit inbound rules, and then there's already an SSH rule, so we can SSH into our instance, but we're going to want to say all traffic, and then set that to 000/0, because that means that anyone in the world can see it. So now that we've changed that inbound rule, we can go back to our instance, and normally the way that people SSH onto their instance is using this other program called Putty, but I don't want to make you guys have to download anything. So all you can do is just SSH-I, and then the name of your test pair, and then you say Ubuntu at, and then your public DNS, because we have an Ubuntu AMI. So we say yes, and now we're on our EC2 instance. So the first thing we're going to want to do is see if there's any updates for apt-get, and seeing that there's none, we'd want to run sudo su so we can run all of these commands as an admin. So now we can actually run all these other commands. So sudo su, essentially what it does is it puts sudo in front of all the commands that you run after this, so you can just run them as an admin. So now that we've updated this, we're going to want to install Apache 2, and we don't need to put sudo in there anymore. So we say apt-get install Apache 2. Say yes, and then now we can actually go to our EC2 instance, and we'll see the default Apache setup screen once Apache's downloaded. So now we can see the default setup screen, and then if we want to go and edit what's there, we can go to we can cd into /var/www/html, and then now we see this index page. So we're going to want to update the index page with our website. So I'm going to download GitHub, or Git. This should only take a second. It's just apt-get, or we can just say apt-install git/all, and this will take like 30 seconds. So I'm going to speed through this. Cool, so I finished downloading. Now we can actually remove this index file, and then we can clone the Git repository that our other files on, that our website's on. So we just take this, and we can clone it. That should only take a quick second. And then now that we have this in the folder website video, we can just take the contents of website video and we can move them into var/www/html. Let's see if they're there. And sweet, they're there. So we can just remove this website video folder, and then now we can just refresh, and we see our sites here. So cool, I hope you guys liked that. If you want to know how to take the domain that you've purchased and then link that to your EC2 instance so your web domain doesn't come up as EC2-30-17- a million other things. Watch the next video. I'm going to go over how to do that. If you like what I'm doing, please like and comment down below what you want to see in the future. And if you want to see more, add me as a patron on my Patreon. Thanks so much. Have a good one. Peace.